No commission? Years ago, I used to work at this computer store in NYC. It's not really around anymore, there's a shadow of it that exists somewhere in NYC still. But it was a somewhat big place near Bryant Park. The base pay was $300 a week, and you do make commission. You get 10% of the profit, but you must exceed $300 in commission to get anything. The store had a unique ability where people could haggle with us over pricing. When we scan an item into the computer, it gave us some info, like how many in stock and so on. There was an encoded line that showed us how much the item cost to the store. That's how commission was calculated. It was something stupid, like H45S99 means that the company buys this item at 45. It was encoded so your customer couldn't really see it. I was mostly in the software department, selling computer games and stuff like that. So commission was never a thing there, due to thin margins. So one day I was finally transferred downstairs where computers, cameras, and other big ticket items were sold. One week I meticulously documented all my sales. I was supposed to get somewhere around $630 in commission, so I was expecting a decent check. Pay slip comes in, $300 minus taxes. I went to the office to find what gives. They told me that one day I punched in 3 minutes late, and for being late I forfeited all the commission per company policy. I got pissed off and decided a small payback is in order. For next 2 weeks, I sold everything at cost. I had repeat customers who came straight to me saying that they wanted to buy something for a friend, but nobody would give them the same deal as I did. After those 2 weeks, I get summoned to the office. They have a printout of each one of my sales. Total profit to the company over 2 weeks from me, $0. 32. I get questioned about it, and that's when I reminded them of that one time they refused to pay me commissions due to me being late 3 minutes. I did not get fired. I was asked to make sure that I do not do that ever again. Guess what I did for the next week? Same thing. Sure, I did get fired after that, but I really hated this job and had zero issues leaving it. Rumor is that people started to do the same thing that I did after I was fired. No commission, sell everything at cost, and company later repealed that policy. A few years later, the company did close that location down. They also had one in Long Island. That didn't last long. Now they are still around as a small hole-in-the-wall store that sell electronics. Nowhere the size that they were before. I certainly hope that I had some impact on their company fate though. It was ran by complete jerks.